It's time for your weekly boiler tip.
If our boiler's short cycling, but we determine by putting it in manual low that it does not need to be short cycling, then we need to look at the controls relative to each other on their settings. It may be as simple as turning a screwdriver to get your boiler modulating as necessary. One telltale way to know that those are out of coordination is if we watch our damper while we're firing and we see that it does not get back down to the low fire setting before it shuts off. That would tell us that this control, the firing rate control, is calling for additional heat, but we're coming up to our operator and we're shutting off when presumably we might not need to. The key to that is coordinating these two controls. This has a set point, and the set point is the rate at which we will be at high fire. So in this case, we're set at about 7.5 pounds. And that means this boiler is going to stay at high fire until it gets to 7.5 pounds. That's where the additive differential comes in. The additive differential is the range over which it modulates down to low fire. So there are two settings we could really look at adjusting. We could reduce the main setting so it starts to modulate down earlier as the pressure gauge comes up, but we could also shorten the differential. The differential is how wide a range it modulates over. So if we turn that setting down, it's going to get to low fire sooner. And a lot of times what we find is that if it backs off that burner earlier, it allows the demand of the process to actually pull steam out of the boiler at a rate that we don't actually hit the operating control. So lowering our main and lowering our differential are two ways that we can make sure that burner gets down to low fire before it shuts off. And we may just find it doesn't short cycle anymore. Now, the cumulative costs of short cycling are expensive. Wear and tear, inefficiencies. One service call and getting this set up correctly could put you back on track.